Welcome back to Cinformi News with all the latest news of the week. In Italy, more than 2 billion taxpayers were born abroad, paying 6.2 billion euro in net taxes in 2010. Immigrants represent 6.8% of all taxpayers in Italy and pay more than 4% of total net taxes. As compared to 2009, the number of foreign taxpayers went down slightly, whereas the taxes paid increased. This is the data emerging from a study carried out by the Fondazione Leone Moressa into the taxes paid by immigrants. Trentino Alto Adige and Friuli Venezia Giulia are the regions where the tax contributions of foreigners are most evident. The president of the autonomous province of Trento, Lorenzo Dell'Ai, also talked about new Trentino citizens in a recent speech at the Provincial Council on the budget. Today we have 63,500 extra people in Trentino, he said, the fruit of average demographic growth, which is double the national average. We have a more dynamic trend as regards both the birth rate and the balance of migration. 50,700 people with non-Italian nationality are part of our community, coming from dozens of countries. 10,600 children of immigrants attend our schools. Many were born here and they are Trentini to all intents and purposes, and it is time for the state to recognize their right to full Italian nationality. We already consider them to be fully fledged Trentino citizens. With 72% of Italians in favor, public opinion in Italy would appear to be largely oriented towards recognition of ius soli, the granting of nationality to immigrant children born in this country. This is what emerges in the 46th census report of the social situation of the country in 2012. According to the study, different rules and procedures are in force in European Union member states as regards nationality rights, but it is increasingly urgent to identify common European standards. Among other things, the census report also talks about the importance of interreligious dialogue in the process of social integration. This Christmas, the historic center of the small town of Miola on the Pinei tableland in Trentino has once again been transformed into the Paese dei Presepi, a town of nativity scenes. Miola is indeed home to a wealth of small nativity scenes set up by local families. However, El Paese dei Presepi is also an opportunity for solidarity. In this context, it includes the project Le Case del Mondo, Houses Around the World, carried out in collaboration with the Provincial Department for International Solidarity and Coexistence and Cinformi. The initiative involves the construction of 8 houses typical of various countries, cultures and peoples around the world. Up to the 6th of January, the historic center of Miola will be animated by concerts with traveling choirs and bands, games and performances. That's all for today with this edition of Cinformi News. Thank you for your attention and hope to see you next week.